All right, these are your banded ankle flexions. And we're gonna get a little bit tricky with how we do up the band. So I've got a band that's looped around here. It's stuck onto my anchor point, it's nice and low. And to do these ones, we're essentially pulling the foot back rather than working through our point. So we're really working on resistance to pull the band up. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to pull it back, we're popping the heel in here, and then we're going to take the band and we're going to go under the foot and over, and then same on the other side, over the foot and under, and then twist. Our toes come through there, and now you'll see I've got this really nice banded position where I'm working with the band. Now this is one that you'll definitely want to wear socks or have something over your feet for, especially this part here, because it can feel a bit sore. And you'll notice it's literally a Flexion point. I'm doing this one with my leg on the floor, but you can also do it with that leg pulled up in the air. It's really up to you what you want to work on. If you really want to focus on purely the ankle and moving into that up and down position, and maybe even focus a little bit on how it feels to pull up through the knee and the front of the leg without hyperextending, this can be a really nice one. If you're wanting to work into, and you have done a lot of this work before and you're maybe a little bit more of an intermediate level, you can actually lift that foot up and work into a little bit of hyperextension so the heel is off the ground and we're still pulling up into that kneecap and sitting back. So you'll see, you might have noticed during this time I haven't been pointing my feet fully. That's because this is very much based around our ankles. We don't need the toes to go fully pointed, and actually it's quite nice sometimes to just work through this range as a reminder that it is an ankle exercise, not a foot exercise. And the other reason is kind of a little bit more of a practical reason than anything else. It's so that the band doesn't flick away. If I can keep the toes sort of, as soon as I point them, you'll see that band likes to come off a little bit. So keeping them a little bit relaxed, so you don't have to fully pull them back, but a little bit relaxed will help. I want to show you how to do that band again, and I might turn you and face me so you can have a look. Okay, so I have my band here. So I'm pulling it back, I'm making that like finding the center, and that's where my heel is going to sit into. And then I'm going to take the band under my foot and over. The other band is going to go under my foot and over. I'm going to do a little twist to kind of tie it off, and then there's my foot positioning there. So I can do my lovely Flexion points through there. As I said, keeping my toes up. You can see you've got that nice little cross underneath, and then they come out through that way there. If you've got a little toe like mine, it might sort of crumb up along that way, but that's okay. The other thing I want you to look out for is trying to make sure you're directly off from the anchor point, and that we're keeping a nice alignment through there. So we're not letting our foot sickle through any position through there. It's very much up and down for this exercise. All right.